What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another brand new video on the channel. Today we are taking a look at the new Ahsoka Funko Pops, so let's get into it. Today we are going to be ranking the new Ahsoka Funko Pop. So seeing as we are halfway through the Ahsoka show now, I thought we'd have a look at the new Funko Pop line to see which ones I think are true to the characters and which ones aren't, now that we've seen all of these characters that are on the screen in live action. So the way that we're going to be ranking these pops then is we've got a God tier, very good, decent, okay, and Jurgen Plop. Boom. Now, if you do not know why the bad tier is Jurgen Plop, go and check out my Zing Entertainment mystery box battle against Tell Talks video, and you'll see why I do not like Jurgen Klopp. And then you'll know. But for those that do, you understand why Jurgen Klopp is the worst here. And so, first of all, we have got Chopper. Now for me, this pop winds me right up because I think the detail isn't that great. Some people might think it is, but to me, I don't think it looks as good as the Rebels line pop, and that's an 8-year-old pop as far as I'm aware. And the best thing I like about Chopper is all that. He's got a lot of body language and he makes him a bit more humanised than just a little astromech. And that's what I like about the character. And to me, this pop does not symbolise any of it. And I think it's really boring. So for me, it's going in Jurgen Plop. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. So Chopper is in Jurgen Plop. And yeah, I think my reasoning is pretty sound, to be honest with you. Just do not like the pop at all compared to... I'd rather have the Rebels one. I suppose for those that couldn't get the Rebels one, and it is a bit pricey, that you can get this one, but it's 8 years. It's 8 years on. Why not just get him with his arms out? How hard is it? Or make a chase. Make a chase where his arms are out, but I don't know. Funko. That's Funko for you, so... Right, next is Ahsoka. Now, for me, another pop that is a bit annoying. See, I don't see the difference between that, except from a little pose change, and maybe her eyes are a little bit more angry, and this. And again, this is from the Mandolorian. This is a few years old. And that ain't much different. She's not got her hood up very often in these first 4 episodes. Why would you not make something a little bit different, you know? Yeah, I just think that it's a bit lackluster and it's lazy. Let me know what you think. You might think different, but when this is still readily available for 15, well, even a tenner. I've seen them on Facebook for a tenner. Why would you pick this other one up except for because of the box? I don't know. So for me, I'd say it's decent. Probably a bit of bias because Ahsoka's one of my favourite characters in the franchise, but yeah, no, the pop isn't great, to be honest with you. Hera. Now, I don't think this is a huge difference to the Rebels pop either, but I do like the goggles and I do like the pistol. And yeah, there is some good details on there, but again, I think it is lazy. I suppose there's not a lot you can change. She's not really done a lot in the series so far, so we haven't really seen if she... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad pop by any means. I do like the detail on her head, the goggles. Yeah, okay. I'd say it's decent. It's. I don't think it's bad, and I don't think it's great. So that is probably a fair assessment, I'd say. Next, what have we got next? So next we've got Sabine. Again, the little pose like that. There is a... I think it's the chase version of her Rebels pop with it's unmasked. I'm sure that's the chase. And it doesn't look too much different from this pose. I know her arm is different now. And the paint job's a bit different, but it's the same pose, and I just think that is lazy. I don't know. I know they've got the lightsaber, and it's got her new, well, Ezra's / now hers lightsaber on her belt, which does look quite cool. It's a nice addition, but I don't know why you wouldn't have her wielding it just for something different. And it's another Star Wars pop with a lightsaber, which surely would sell better. And it's a change from her original one. So people that don't have it, or don't have the original one, or do have the original one, sorry, would want this one because it's different. But this isn't. It's not going to make people go out and buy it. So for me, I think it's okay. I don't think it's anything more than that. People might get annoyed with it because it's an Amazon exclusive. But nah, for me, I think it's pretty lackluster. Now it starts to step up. This is Hu Yang, and for me, I really like this pop. It's something we've not seen before. I really like the detail around the eyes. I really like the character actually in the series. I love that it's David Tennant. I think he's doing a brilliant job as Hu Yang. The only I think it looks a little bit like a concept image of C-3PO. I don't think he does in the show, but as the pop there, it might even look like a pop. I'll stick an image on screen if it does. But I think this might look like, the concept art for C-3PO. Either way, I really like the pop. It's new. The detail's great. The only thing I wish it might have is that in the series he puts his arms up behind his head as like a forearms as he's training Sabine, and I wish they'd done that. I think that would look really, really cool. But yeah, for me, I'd say it's very good. It's not enough to get in God tier, but a pretty good pop, I'd say, and new, something that I've pre-ordered and I'm looking forward to sticking in my collection. Ooh, last up is Marek. Now, this is my favourite pop of the line by far. By far. The details are brilliant. The detail on the lightsaber hilt is great. The cape swishing looks really cool. The slits in the helmet, the rust. The detail on this looks absolutely fantastic, and I really hope it is in person. And this is another one I've ordered. I think the Inquisitor pops have been pretty lackluster. The ones for the Kenobi show, the Fifth Brother and Grand Inquisitor, I think they look rubbish. They look worse than the Rebels pops, and again, they're 8 years old. But for me, this one is God tier. I think it is brilliant, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Right, let me know if you disagree, agree, kind of agree, kind of disagree with me in the comments. I will try my best to get back to every single one of you. I think that's a pretty solid list. I'm a bit biased because I think I am pretty solid, but I think that is pretty fair. Maybe people that haven't watched Rebels would disagree with the decent, okay, and Jurgen Klopp tiers, but you know, that's what makes this community great, is that no one agrees or disagrees on anything, do they? So yeah, as always, big thumbs up for the video. It helps me out a lot. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content, and I will see you on Saturday for another one. Cheers everyone, ta-da.